Yo, what's up guys, here with another deck profile, and this is Dark Synchro, but it's not hand loop Dark Synchro. This is just a generic Synchro deck really. As you can see in the extra, you're only playing the 1 Omega and well, pretty much everything else. You are playing the new Blackwing card, Sahaya. It's able to you can basically make plays like Synchro for like Sahaya into Sahaya. Just spam out like different synchros that way, and like set up with like Quasar and like a couple of other things, and like just make a big board, draw one of your traps, pretty likely as well, with Librarian of course. But yeah, this was second place in Diepenbeek in Belgium, piloted by Cuypers, and yeah, he sent me a little message saying the main objective was to get Librarian on the field as soon as possible, and synchro spamming for as much hand cards as possible, hence why I played the Solemn Brigade, and end with a Quasar, Crystal Wing, and a couple of hand traps like Veiler and Maxi, backed up with your back row. Also getting 2 cards out of the opponent's hand with 1 Trish and Omega, and negate the rest with other cards like Quasar and Solemn. So it's a little bit more of a kind of control version, I guess, of what you can call the hand loop version is, because people tend to build this deck with hand loop in mind, when really you're able to just make like a powerful board. You know, like Quasar and Crystal Wing, not really difficult at all to make in this deck, and if you can make like an Omega with that as well, backed up by like even just like a Warning, or if you're lucky enough an Emptiness, and you're very likely to do that because you just draw so many cards off Librarian. You can end with like hand traps, and your back rows, it's very likely to happen. Post siding as well, like you can make some pretty nuts boards going first, with all the different floodgates you can side as well. Going second, you know, you can break boards pretty well with things like Raigeki and the Eclipses in the side. The Eclipse kind of just deals with like everything, and you're able to just like trish things away, or like even just go for game with Quasar, because I mean you can attack 2, maybe even like 3 times with Quasar. So that's really the whole idea of this deck, is not to loop your opponent's hand, but just to set up like an extremely broken board, and it does it more consistently than hand loop can, because you are able to like put up cards that actually like protect you, like Quasar and Crystal Wing, which hand loop obviously doesn't. It kind of just like relies on looping your opponent's hand, and that's it, like just hoping they can't make a play with 1 or 2 cards. You know, in a format where there's just so many like individually broken cards, like that sometimes, you know, you literally can just be sacked by like 2 cards. So yeah, this is your Dark Synchro spam deck. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you next time.